Good evening, everyone. We have, it's like the 4th of July outside my window, even though it's not the 4th. We have a new game coming up here. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I see Watson's liking this game, one of his favorite here. Give me one moment. We'll be ready to go. Zombies Ate My Neighbors coming up next. All right, everybody, it's game time. Let's do it. Doodle-doo. I haven't played this game in forever. And you know what? I've never actually even beat this game. Always found it very difficult. You know, I guess I never really gave it a fair shot. Right? Or at least a fair shake on that matter. This is one that I used to play going over to my friend's house quite a bit, but I was never good at it. So hopefully tonight we'll get through it. I am going to tell you guys that I am using some codes on it. And again, the reason for that is just to make it easier for me, you know, so I can actually beat the game. Otherwise, I could sit here and draw this out, but we don't like to. I was recently streaming The Last of Us 2, and I thought I was really close to the end until I checked it out last night. I'm probably maybe halfway through it, and I thought I was a lot further. So, I got to switch back to some retro. Maybe we'll come back to it, maybe we won't. But I'm excited that we're actually here to stream this one. Watson, what do you like about this game? What makes it one of your favorites? You like how it has a comic feel? You played at a retro game party one night and thought it was a great hit. Oh, this is a good hit, and this is a good co-op game. That's the thing about this. This is a really good co-op game, and I mean, I enjoyed it co-op. Give me 1 second. I do apologize for this. What I was going to say is that, Watson, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I had everybody contribute to buying one of these for me. This is the Sega CD, the Sega. This is the Philips CDI controller adapter. It finally arrived. However, it works. And it works like a charm. And let's go into some talking here. And it works. And I can actually use my wireless. Ooh, did you hear that firework? Jeez. There's people that live like right down my street that I swear to everything that I know, they probably spend $200 a night on fireworks. And it gets progressively worse as the 4th gets closer. I know where that COVID money's going. And it's not going into paying bills, it's going up in smoke to the people down the street. So anyway, my CDI, Philips CDI adapter arrived. However, turns out that I have a Philips CDI model that just is the off model that doesn't have a timekeeper chip. It has one, but it's like this triple decker, really odd timekeeper chip. And it's so bullshit that now I can't even install a timekeeper chip on my CDI. So here's one of two options. One, I don't play any more CDI for like another month or two until one of the guys can get a replacement chip for me because I can't do my own work on it. Or two, I just play the games and don't save and leave it on like all night. So, on my next screen, because the repair is probably going to cost me like $130, $125, $130. That's when this person can get a chip in. I'm going to start doing some looking and see if I can find a chip myself, but I've added another donation bar, Watson, to try to help people pay to get the Philips CDI chip repair done when I can get it done. That's if I'm scared if I mess with it, I'll brick the system. So I don't want to brick the system. What's up, Rocksteady? How are you doing? Sorry, I just got off on a little tangent there. I was just telling everybody, Rocksteady, that I don't know if you were watching when I was playing the Zelda Wand of Gamelon for the Philips CDI. Everybody contributed. Everybody helped me purchase this adapter. It finally arrived. It came from like Czechoslovakia. This woman made this. She did an awesome job inside. Top notch. And it works. My Philips Shadow Lich, I was just saying my Philips CDI adapter arrived, plugs into the Philips CDI, and then I can use actually a wireless Sega CD by 8BitDo, the Sega Genesis controller into this. So I tested this. This works. My controller works. But as I was saying, is that my timekeeper chip in my CDI just happens to be like one of this off brands. It's like a triple decker chip. It's not even it's a timekeeper chip, but it's completely different. I can't do what I thought I was able to do. And I've been working with the guy who originally was going to repair it, but now that he sees the chip, he has to get an entirely new chip from like China. And so now I'm scared to even mess with it. So I got one of two options. It is, hey Joe, good to see you. I have one of two options. As I said, A, I stream the games and play the Philips CDI without saving it. I don't know if that's really a good option, especially if something resets or I get pissed and something happens. But more importantly, if I want to turn it off. I don't know how long burn cycle is or these other games. The second thing is that I can wait for a chip, and he said it's probably going to be like a month or two because he has to get it from China. I'm going to try to find one. But that being said, I don't want to work on my CDI because I don't want to brick the system. And when I told him what I was doing, he goes, "Well, you know, you're gonna ruin your Philips CDI." And so now I got a new donation bar to try to get money to see if we can get enough, see if we can raise enough money to try to send that into him when I can to get it repaired. It's gonna cost like $125, $130 because. One, I don't want to buy a new CDI because those damn things are like $300 or $400. and I'd rather pay that money and have it work properly. But hey, everybody, this arrived, so thank you everybody who donated to get this to work. This thing is awesome. I plugged it in today and used that Sega controller, and I was like, ooh, baby. Oh, it's so nice. I don't have to use this. I don't have to use this thing anymore. This thing is a goddamn nightmare. So going from this to a Sega controller, oh, baby. Oh, baby. World of difference. Anyway, let's get some games started up here. We got Zombies Ate My Neighbors tonight. Let's get into it. So you can see down below we have the CDI repair donation bar. If you guys want to give any biddies or donate to it, I would definitely appreciate any of that. Any of that. All right. So yeah, I'm going to try to find a chip. And even if I have to send it into him, because it looks like the whole chip has to be resoldered off the board and put back on. And I don't trust my skills, given the fact because Sean knows last time I tried to work on my PS3, it didn't work on it. Like, I got some stuff done, but when I tried to take the thermal paste off the plates and reapply new thermal paste to my board, I bricked my PS3. So since I don't have a really good track record, I think I'll leave it to a professional. I think that's a good idea. So if you guys want to donate, it's right there, the CDI repair. Do it either by donations or biddies. If you want to give some biddies or if you want to give straight up money, that'll work too. So as I was saying, I've never beat this game, and I played it quite a bit with a friend of mine, but I could never really get far. So we have some codes in here that are going to make this just a little bit easier for me. Sega controller is way better than the other thing. Oh yeah, that other thing, it looks like a damn VCR remote. Oh, I'm not... I pulled my CDI apart today, and I was like, oh, baby. Like, I just happened to check my mail today, and I saw that package from, like, the Czech Republic, and I was just like, I know what this is. It's here. It's here. And I was so damn excited. And then I pulled apart my CDI. I'm like, I'm going to fix this chip. And then I was like, this chip doesn't look the same. I'm looking for this. But what I saw was this. And I was like, WTF, what's going on here? I spent 2.5 hours trying to figure it out. I even got on some CDI Facebook pages to try to help me with this bullshit. The people were really good on that site, though. They were. They really helped me out. And the guy who sold me the demo discs pretty much told me, Nick, this is what the chip is, and if you try to do it, you're gonna ruin your system. So lesson learned from trying to do my PS3: don't do it. That sucks though, man. I was really looking forward to like trying to get my own work done and play that damn CDI. I'm really pissed about it. But thank you. Here, if you're bored, he called it, and I'll tell you, let me write it here. If anybody's bored and wants to try to Google some of this shit, I would definitely appreciate it. He said the chip is called a DS1216C. It's a 28-pin chip. The DS1216C. Said he has to order from China. I don't doubt it. I mean, I'm gonna check. I posted that information on the CDI Facebook page, and overwhelming response of what maybe is wrong with my console. But not a lot of people knew about this chip. The one guy was telling me to pry it open, and try to put a timekeeper chip in there, but I don't think that's going to work. So I don't know. Sorry if you hear the fireworks going off. I mean, I can't stop it. I think those people spend all their COVID pay on fireworks down the street. I remember the one with the big baby. There's a giant baby in this game. Oh, bazooka? Bet your ass. Somebody's like grumble, grumble. So, other big news, everyone. I'll give you a heads up here first. Tomorrow is a new game day. And it's by far one of my most favorite games in the world. It's right up there with Super Metroid. And it's on the Super Nintendo system. If anybody would like to give a stab at it. I guess that's a hint. Oh, shit. I like this big badass. So there's like 48 levels in this game. Manage your children, people. Oh my goodness. Look at this baby with a hatchet. Damn it, you little child. I remember those things are wild. I think I need to get a key. Oh, there we go. That works. comment section. Hey, Shadow, thank you so much. That definitely is gonna, that money's gonna be put towards getting that system repaired. Samurai. It definitely is. Thank you so much for the biddies. I really do appreciate that. I hear a chainsaw guy. It's Jason. You need to come here. I need to kill you. Ooh, that's the one-hitter quitter, isn't it? We're going to use this to our advantage. Hear him. That's a pain in the ass. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he lost his hockey mask. Creepy clown music. Group of people over here. Jesus. These chainsaw guys suck. God, and those people are going crazy with the fireworks. You could probably hear them. Yeah, they're nutty with them here. So I live in a town called Butte. And I swear, like, there is a fireworks stand on every street corner. They are going apey. Weird kids on the block. What is that? Yes. Yes, that is a weed eater. Gotta say, I'm not digging all these lookalikes. There's a key right there. I need that. They're just relentless. They don't stop. Ooh, 2 keys. And a fire extinguisher. See ya? Let's go get that. This somewhat reminds me of Toe Jam and Earl. I don't know if anyone's ever played that. Oh, you've been looking for Chiron? I found, out of that whole collection, I found 3 games that I'm keeping. And this one was like minty condition. It was, Shadow. This thing is like, it looks like it just came right out of the box, man. This thing is just, my friend's my friend's mom had these, and they probably played them as a kid, and then they put them in the basement, and that's where they've stayed. They smell like they've been in the basement for a very long time. Right when I got in my car, I looked this one up and found it was like $120. And I was just like, oh, I scored. That was a big score. But I took Chiron, I took Paperboy, because I don't think I own Paperboy, at least my thing doesn't say, and then I took the Super Spike Volleyball and Nintendo World Cup. That's what I took. So yeah, I guess that's something else that I can use for my collection right there is Chiron. Use the weed eater for harmful plants. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Thank you. Yeah, Toe Jam and Earl is so fun. Definitely one of my favorite Sega games, Shadow. I played Toe Jam and Earl not a while ago, but I played it for somebody wanted to see it, and I streamed it for someone. I did it with codes because Toe Jam and Earl is one of those games that if you do a random playthrough, you just don't know how many levels you're gonna go into it. So, and I did it because that game used to frustrate the hell out of me as a child. Shit. Probably didn't need to use a key on him. There's always other ways to get inside a building. Joe, I actually think I played it for you. Joe, that you're here. I think that I streamed that game for you. Yeah, I think I did it because you never saw it, and I said you and your kid would like it because it's a fun co-op game. Yes, when I was in Boston, my wife had a bunch of conferences to go to. We were there for like a week, and my wife took me, you know, obviously on the university's dime. I had to pay for my own ticket, but we got to stay in this nice room, and I went and did everything touristy. I went to MIT because I would love to teach at MIT. Anyway, I was playing Toe Jam and Earl in the hotel room while my wife was. I was also playing it on the airplane, but I was playing in the hotel room while my wife was at our conference. And I definitely was having fun with it. I did beat that one. And it's like the original. I had a damn good time with it. Look at the Mushroom Man. Yeah, I did. That's right. It was Varine because, you know, it's silly. It's silly. It's cute humor, you know. I mean, drinking root beer and burping and stuff, getting chased by crazy ice cream people. It's a good game. they made a Toe Jam and Earl 2 called Panic and Funkatron, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Panic at Funkatron. No, I've never played... what's up, Shadow Link? Glad to have you here. Did I ever play ActRaiser 2? No, and in fact, I've never played ActRaiser 1. I know it seems so blasphemous. But that is on my list. ActRaiser's on my list. I need to stream Soul Blazer because I'm a huge fan of Illusion of Gaia. Like, that is definitely probably one of my top 10 favorite Super Nintendo games. It's up there. No, Shadow Link, welcome to the channel. I don't know if you've ever been here. I'm going to take a look. Nope, looks like this is your first time here. Welcome to the channel, Shadow. I got to call you Link. I got another Shadow in here already. So, Link, welcome to the channel. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist right here. I play and stream retro games on the channel using original carts and discs only, no emulation. And we stream PS1, PS2, GameCube, 64, just about everything you can think of. Everything like PS3 and down. And, again, only using original carts and discs only. So that's a really big draw to the channel. So if you like retro games, definitely stick around. Give us a follow if you want to. I definitely appreciate the support. I'm going to throw a couple links up there. Feel free to check them out. Is the best of the trilogy. I need to look into some of those. Jesus, look at these guys. Yeah, we have a Discord up there, Link. You can keep the conversations going in the chat with it. Dishes. Ah, how sneaky was that? What the hell was that? I got a cross? Oh yeah. I remember this thing. It's on now, baby. Stop shooting the bazooka, it's giving you anxiety. I'll use the cross here that Indy Jones gets. Those people down the street are just going wild with fireworks. You can probably hear them. They're the loudest people I know. Loudest people I know. But Link, over on check out the YouTube page. I have a lot of previous streams over there. I think the last count I had was like 250 some video games streamed over there. There's a lot, and they're all categorized by system. So check it out. And if you do subscribe to the channel, you get access to some of these awesome emotes right there. Please try ActRaiser 2 sometime. Such a great game from your childhood. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Rocksteady, how the hell are you doing tonight? All right, I'll look into it. I need to look into seeing what ActRaiser 1 and 2 are going to cost. And then the Terra game that Shadow's talking about. Let me see what they're running here. ActRaiser's run about 30 bucks. Let's see what ActRaiser 2's running. Sometimes those double sequels really are worth a lot of money. All right, ActRaiser 2's about 40. All right, those aren't too bad then, everybody. Those games are not sitting incredibly expensive. I wonder if Pete is going to get pissed about that one, too. This thing is awesome. It's just like an invincibility shield. I'm digging this. This is the best song in the game. Yeah, it feels very gothic, you know. I feel like something's gonna happen. You know, I was never able to beat this game as a kid, so why not now, right? Where's my weed eater? Let's weed eat the shit out of this stuff, right? We have 4 people left we gotta find. I can never get through this game. I always got my butt kicked in it. I feel like this feels a little Castlevania-ish. Gold. How many keys do I got left? Shit, I might not have any left. There we go. "40 Feet of Terror," and is it the baby? Titanic Toddler. Yeah, I remember this level. So everybody, we did get, if you guys have donated to it, we did get our Philips CDI adapter to play a Sega Genesis controller on the CDI. However, now I'm running into the issue here where Timekeeper chip isn't it's not what it needs to be. We're looking to have to send the CDI, and if you guys want to donate, throw some biddies up. Give a straight up donation. It's going to take a few bucks to get the Philips CDI repaired. It's going to cost probably 125 bucks to get that thing repaired. But when we do it, I promise it'll be worth it because we have about maybe 13 Philips CDI games that we're going to stream. The problem is I just want to be able to save my game as I play it. I don't want to have to start from the beginning. Hey, thanks, Shadowlink. I really do appreciate that. I used to use a green screen for a very long time, but I've decided to get rid of that. Yeah, look at this giant baby. There's a baby. Here, do I got this? Where is it? I don't know what this blue does. Shit, I'm like invincible, aren't I? Well, I appreciate you liking the room, man. Yeah, it took me, I don't know, it probably took me 2.5, 3 weeks to finally get it situated back the way I wanted it. But I used to run a green screen, and I just kind of got tired of doing it. We're going to have to kill that baby for that, aren't we? Come here, baby. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. throwing giant drops of milk on me. There we go. Uh-oh. Here, we'll make it a little bit larger so you can see it. I'll give you an idea of kind of what we got going on back here. Actually, let's go ahead and switch camera angles. You can get a kind of a look here. Ah, my color's off. I need to change the color balance on that. Jesus. Hey, thank you for the more biddies. I really do appreciate that, man. That money's going to go straight into getting this CDI repaired. I mean, I'm not going to do it myself because I'm going to wreck it if I do. Ooh, that color is fierce, isn't it? There we go. Anyway, it's just it's a webcam. That's why it looks the way. Oof, got some auto exposure going on, don't I? Shit, sorry it looks the way it does. It's just a simple webcam. You guys can kind of see the stuff behind there. Sorry for that. We'll go back into the main one. I need to work on that one. Toxic Terrors. Link, I am partnered with these two apps down here, the Retro Game Collector. I use it to do all my collecting on my phone. And on top of that, I am partnered with GamerGoo. We do give free samples out of GamerGoo twice a month. In fact, I should probably use some. It's the only product on the market that actually stops sweaty hands at the source using all kind of natural oils. Right? It's FDA approved, so you know you're not getting something, you know, that's going to melt your hands. But you just apply like a pea-sized amount, rub it in, and keep your hands sweaty. GamerGoo was born from Destiny. I wish I would have had it when I was playing a shitload of Destiny. That would have been really nice. Man, I can't think of how many times my hands were so clammy from playing Destiny. Trials of Osiris, doing raids, Nightfalls. Jesus. You rub it in, keep your hands dry. It smells like peppermint. They got a lot of different flavors. But that doesn't mean to eat it. Don't eat it. I don't think the bazooka's doing too much to these things. I don't think I know how to kill these damn things. No. Baby. She's gonna get slimed. There's just so much shit going on in this game. Get off me. Get off me. Man, no wonder why I couldn't get far in this game. This game's a nightmare. We're out of there. Woo! Oh, shit. Freezing them with the extinguisher. It looks like I could freeze them. I just didn't know if I could kill them with it. Link, I got a pretty good game collection. But you know what? A lot of this was collected me as a kid that I just never sold my games. And I learned the quick way when I lent a game out, like when I was little, that sometimes I wouldn't get it back. So I just stopped lending games out to people. So I've maintained my game collection over the years, and just I never sell them, I never get rid of them, and so now it's just built up, you know. But I think I got a good game collection. But Shadow Lich has a damn good game collection. But yeah, I got a fairly good sized game collection. Obviously, they're not all in the back here. Most of this stuff is just other things you see here, amiibos and stuff, and these are all hand painted. Here's the first issue and last issue of Nintendo Power ever made. These are my original copies. Some Zelda stuff, a lot of Zelda stuff, you know. Oh man, those things suck. Little babies with those hatchets. Is Rocksteady still in here? Oh, Rocksteady took off. God, these babies are a pain in the ass. Right? You kind of have to. I'm so sentimental with it, so I can never get rid of it. That was the thing. I would never want to get rid of it, so I just couldn't sell it. I couldn't sell that stuff. And you know, the face planting baby. I'm sorry about my neighbors. They're out of control. Yeah, I still have all my old Nintendo Powers. It's just stuff I couldn't get rid of. I'm gonna weed eat these kids to death. Ooh, I want in there. Yeah, that's, you know, Link, that's the thing, is I've just been so addicted to just keeping history. You know, a lot of stuff, Link, I just couldn't get rid of. I mean, a couple years ago, I ended up investing into some sealed games, and I'll share them with you if you're liking the retro, and thank you for following to the channel. These are some of my sealed games. These games all mean something to me. Obviously, I need to change this layout. I didn't realize I had the same layout, an older layout here. But Blaster Master has meant something to me. Obviously, the Zeldas have. Star Tropics is probably a top 5 for me. Part 2 isn't as good, but I think it's pretty damn good. Huge history and memories of my brother and I playing this one. Blaster Master does mean something to the guy who has Blaster Master in his name. Blaster, it's good to see you. And then the holy grail for me and my collection is this. Is a sealed copy of Final Fantasy. And now my brother and I used to play this game all the time and when we were kids. My brother's 5 years older than me, so I was never as good as he was, and he was more into it, but I would just help him and tell him where to go on the maps and stuff, and he included me in those things. So this game is close, near and dear to my heartstrings. You opened yours 19 years ago. I actually just found, I just got another copy of Blaster Master today. I'm looking to sell. I have about 13 NES games that I need to sell. If anybody's interested in them, I'm trying to sell them in a group. I priced them out on eBay, on the retro game app there. Most of them are like 9, 10, 15 bucks. If anybody's interested, I'll gladly share them with you if you want to see what they are. These babies are bullies, man. I'll tell you that much. They face plant when you try to get them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Lazy Nate's in the house. Oh, Lazy, thank you so much. Who gave those kids axes? Bad parents. Bad parenting did that. It's all those parents that are leaving their kids at home and they're running around during COVID, and those kids have knives. Stay home, stay safe, and monitor your children. Bad parenting. Yes, yes. Lazy Nate, good to see ya. So you guys, I do have some new rewards here. If you guys haven't seen them, down at the bottom, you guys are earning slaps as we speak. Now, some of the new ones we do have here are the Twitch follow. I'll give you a Twitch follow for 6,000 slaps. 7,000, I'll give you a Twitter follow. 8,000, I'll give you a Twitch shout out live on my stream and promote your channel for a shout out. 20 slaps will get you some slap bass. I'll hit you up with some slap bass. That's where Slap Artist comes from. And for 2,000 slaps, you can name a game that I'll stream if I have it, with some limitations. I don't want to do a big RPG. So if you guys want to redeem one of those, the fun thing about slap bass, the slap at a bass reward, is that no matter what I'm playing, if you redeem it, I slap right away. I will pause my stream and I'll slap some bass for you. I need to get into this wall. Oh, these bad babies. Jesus. Yeah, bad parenting. Shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah! Nice. Let's get the hell out of here. Money! Knew you were saving those for a reason. Oh, uh-oh. Lazy Nate just redeemed some slap bass. All right, we got to slap some bass then. That's the rules. I don't make it up. I just enforce them. All right. Slap bass time. Now I can't plug, I'm working on this, okay? And I am gonna get it where I can plug into the preamp and you guys can hear some effects. I'm gonna soup it up here. So now you gotta catch it without an amp, but you'll still hear it, all right? So let's get it started, shall we? Let me ask you this. 4-string or 5-string? Let's do a 4-string. Let's go on my 4-string. All right, you knew you were saving them for a reason. Here it is. Quick tune, quick tune. A little rusty, little rusty. I'm warming up here. You get a minute or two of slap bass. That's what you get. All right, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for redeeming those slaps. But obviously I can't plug my amp in at midnight. So I got to do a DI into my preamp here, but we'll get it fixed, everybody. I promise we'll make it a little bit better. Okay. Work in progress. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oop, wrong button there. We'll get some slap 'em on there. All right, now back to the game. Shall we? This is Weed to Heaven. Hey, thank you, Link. Appreciate that. Now you know where the term slap artist comes from for me. What I need to start doing is playing a little bass before I stream, so in case people do redeem it, I'm a little bit warmed up there. I'm a little stiff, like I'm just kind of rusty. So I need to warm up a little bit before I start streaming anymore. It's just adding it to the laundry list of things that I have to do before I stream. I can't even process what my right hand is doing. You know what? Here's the funny thing about it, is when I was learning how to slap bass, and even now, well, I'm better at it now, but when I was first learning, and when I started getting there to understand how, you know, how slap bass works, and understanding the percussiveness of it, if I watched myself do it like in a mirror, it would confuse the hell out of me. But I promise, guys, we'll get it looking better, okay? We'll get it with some effects, and it won't all be slap bass. We'll change it up a little bit, but obviously you can't hear me play with the pick as well as you can hear me just beating the shit out of those strings. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, I hope you guys found fun in that. I mean, I love playing bass. Ah, look at these guys. Oh my goodness. Look at him. God damn it. You ever seen Mars Attacks? That's what they're reminding me of. You know, it's... I started playing bass over 20 years ago, and... You know, I heard Les Claypool one evening. I think we were all a little inebriated, and I was like, what am I listening to? And then I went and tried to learn how to play that, and it took me like 3 years to get a feel for it. And then after that, it feels like it just clicks. All of a sudden, overnight, it was like, I understand how he does it. And it takes time, you know. It's no bullshit on that. I mean, if you're learning how to play bass or ever wanted to learn how to play bass, don't think that slap bass is just easy run-of-the-mill thing. It takes time. I mean, that goes for playing any instrument, but slap bass just being so, you know, just the stylistic and how you approach things. Oh, this UFO is just in my radar. I feel like Samus all cocooned. Okay, you guys are really starting to piss me off. This is music. I need to get into the bleachers. It is, you know, it's a lot of finger multitasking. You know, you're trying to learn, you know, palm muting with your left hand, slapping these strings. Not so hard, but I mean, so this is a true story. This is really funny. I think you guys will get a good laugh out of this. When I was learning how to play the bass guitar, no shit, true story. When I was learning how to play the bass guitar, on the bass guitar, a 4-string is E-A-D-G, okay? E-A-D-G. G being the lighter string and E being the thicker string. What's really funny about this is that when I was learning how to slap bass, you will break a lot of bass guitar strings because you don't know, you're playing harder than you need to, okay? And that's when you get better, you learn how to play more with less. So when I was learning how to play bass, I broke a string, and the strings on a bass guitar are E-A-D-G. And I was sitting in my car with my friend, and I called the musician store, and this is almost kind of like, is your refrigerator running? You better go get it moment. Because I said, I broke a string on my bass guitar, and I'm wondering if you sell G strings. And my friend died laughing in the car, and I was stone cold serious. I'm like, I don't want to buy a new set of bass strings, because at the time, bass strings on the internet were still expensive. I mean, I'm spending $40 for a set. Now they're cheaper. I mean, it's gotten easier. But I said, do you have a G string? I broke mine. And my friend bust out laughing, and I'm serious. And the guy didn't catch it either. And he goes, no, we don't sell strings separate, you know, buy a single pack. So super funny, true moment in slap history. It was funny. When I look at it now, it's pretty damn funny. Jesus. Get me the hell out of here. Do you guys sell G-strings? Can't believe I said that shit. It's so funny. True. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this game tonight. We're on level 13. We have like 40 levels to go. So, we also, I was announcing earlier, we do have a new game starting tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to get early on this one, but I'm gonna announce it here first. But we do have a Zelda stream coming up here, and it's my favorite Zelda of all time. We do have a Link to the Past Zelda stream starting tomorrow, everybody. Link to the Past Zelda stream starting tomorrow. It'll be a full playthrough. Super excited for it. I was streaming The Last of Us 2, but I didn't realize there was so much more to the game, and I had so much more game to go. So we're gonna take a break from it. Continue on with what I'm known best for, retro. Oh shit. Oh, what? No, no, no. We got him. Oh, eat her too. Eat her too. All right, Shadow Link, thanks for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate that as well. As I always say, Shadow Link, I do have a Twitter account if you have it. Give me a follow over there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm really trying to build that page up. And you can do all the previous streams over there, and I got a lot of them on there. If you have Discord, you can keep the conversation going with everybody that's usually in the stream here. If you want to buy Gamer Goo, you can use code SLAPARTIST. I know I'm throwing a lot at you. And that being said, we have a lot of fan pages over on Facebook, and there are those. And I'll leave it at that. Oh, Rocksteady's out of here too. Rocksteady, are you off vacation now? Are you still on vacation? That guy hits hard. Oh, we got Foxer in the house. Ah! God, he's murdering babies. Oh, Jesus. Back to work tomorrow. Well, that's no fun. How was Billings? You had a rough couple days at work, took a nap after work today for a few hours. You know what? Sometimes a nap feels really good. Foxer, we are good. We are playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Nice, here's the theme music. Jesus, where are these guys coming from? Like spawning from the ground. What are these sightseeing people doing here in these catacombs? What the hell's wrong with them? Shit. want that key. I feel like we have yet to see that in a zombie movie, where they take a weed eater to some zombie space. I feel that needs to happen. It's like a custodial sweeper, it looks like. Ooh, gold! I love gold! You need a vacation? It was good. I'm on permanent vacation. That's why I'm streaming as much as I do. Jesus. You know, but I did apply for a professor job like in Middle Tennessee State College or something like that. It was a permanent position, but it was at a distance. It was non-tenurable, and that's fine. But I would love to have a full-time job. But you know what? Ready to start collecting that unemployment and kind of living on that. That's kind of fun. 2 years ago, similar situation. I could feel what you're going through. You can honestly 100% say I've never tried killing the zombie in this game with a weed whacker. I lost my job, Trophy Hunter. My university denied me tenure, fired me in the same day. A lot of people know that in my channel already. Super bullshit. I was targeted. There's really nothing I can do about it. Because they can say one thing, I'll say another. I could just badmouth them the whole time. Which I've been doing a lot lately. But it was bullshit. It was super bullshit. And now I just got to find another job elsewhere. The job I did have lined up, I was interviewed, did initial screening, was interviewed, then they froze the search because of COVID. Middle Tennessee, it would be at a distance. I'd be doing it at a remote job, Lazy Nate. I would be doing it remote. Yeah, it was like Middle Tennessee State College. Something like that. We wouldn't be moving there. We are trying to, definitely trying to get that job over in Washington. Seems like I should be able to put a hole in that wall. Boing! Ah! Tomatoes! Tomatoes! Plates! Dishes! There we go. There's one. Utensils! Utensils! Gotta pull a Joe Namath here and throw some footballs, right? Oh, here we go. Middle Tennessee State University, then. That's what it was. Exactly, Lazy. Exactly what it was. Oh, yeah, look at this. Some bitch. Money! I need to find out where the hell this other person is. I mean, I would take it. I need a job, you know, I mean. But I kind of like not being employed right now. It's kind of refreshing. I got a lot of shit to do anyway. I got a lot of games to stream, you guys. I am going to stream. I know Shadow wants to see it, but Final Fantasy 2, I think it is, right? I'm gonna hope, you know, if I still don't have a job come winter and stuff, we're gonna be streaming some RPGs, and Final Fantasy 3 is gonna be one of them. You were called in your one-year review in Valentine's 2018. What? Well, Blaster, that's excellent then. I'm glad to hear that turned out. Getting paid double pay, that's fantastic. Good for you then. Then you deserve that. That's shitty that they got rid of it and then told you that you don't qualify for anything else that you can do in the company. That's bullshit. That means, you know, I mean, I feel like they're putting a cap on you then right away. There we go. They already kind of know that you... That's bullshit. 4. Final Fantasy 4. Right? Is that... like legitimate 4? Like PlayStation or what one do you want? Yes, I applied, Blaster, I applied for a job. Thank you for the encouragement there. I applied for a job in Central Washington University as the department head and an associate, not assistant, but associate. It's a bump up professor in the film to manage their whole program. And I made the top 10. And 2 days after my interview, they froze the search. So that also means that I was told when they go to search for the position again, which they will want to reopen it, when they go to do that, they'll pick up right where they left off at. So there were 10 of us, and hopefully at least half of those people went on to something else. I really do hope they went on to something else, because then I'll make it easier for me. You know what, Blaster Master? Yeah, I can relate to that. I'm feeling that too. I found out in 2018, right on Christmas, like right around a few days before Christmas, I found out that my job is going to be eliminated and they were denying me tenure. So I had, like, from December of 2018, I had like all of 2019 and half of 2020 here to really slip into a bad state, you know, and I did. And I'm trying to get out of that. And I'm doing everything that I can, and I think something that's going to help me for that is, for one, video games here. Everybody, all you help me every day. You don't know it, but I do. But I think getting the hell out of here and getting a new professor job somewhere will definitely help my mental health. But I'm also ready to leave this town that I'm in, because it just keeps getting worse. But I know that feeling, Blaster. I really do. My wife and I were looking to leave here anyway, but we wanted to leave on our terms. We didn't want to leave because we were told to. Why am I just need to use bazooka on everything. I don't need to use shit. Oh, it's a dog. No, I feel you, man. I know what that's like. I know what that feeling is. What is that, a muck monster? What the hell is that? It is a muck monster. It's the thing from the, what is it, the Black Lagoon? I don't know how that works. Muck monster. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Is there something further over here that I'm missing? Nope, but there's a lot of these guys. Where the hell is this other person? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Woo! Oh, there he is. Or it. Perfect. We're out of here. Bye-bye. It feels a little toe jam and earlish, right? Even the door, the elevator appears. Lazy, what the hell you been up to? Lazy, have you played any Destiny lately? I have not. Oh my goodness. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. From the depths of the earth come giant ants. Freeze them! Then we whack them. Oh, they climb walls. Never played Destiny? Dude, like, Destiny 1 was so fun. Lazy Nate was on my raid team. Our team was called, our clan name was called the Vinegar Strokes. Awesome name. But we were actually known to beat raids on day one. You know, day one raid beaters. That sounds terrible. Raid completionists, we were able to beat a raid on day one, and like in that 1 percentile. I think we've only done it twice where we beat a raid on day one. Maybe a few on two. Like, we did a good job on those. I don't think this tomato's working that well. Just assume until further notice they haven't played Destiny, but you're playing The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us too much right now. I'm like in maybe 20 hours of it, and I'm pretty far into it, and I'm enjoying it. But the problem is that, you know, a lot of people don't want to watch because A, they're playing it, or B, they don't want to see anything ruined. So I get that. So I'm going to take a little bit of break from it. I may finish it on my own. I may come back to it to stream on here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Last of Us 2 was bitching. It still is bitching. And I'm loving it. But then I looked up the chapters of how much more I have to do. Like, on how much more gaming I have. And I literally was probably about the halfway point. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I still have a ton of game left. I'm okay with that because I feel that, you know, the price of it, an expensive game. Did I miss something? You know, you look at $60, definitely worth it. If it's going to be the cost of that, like, there's a ton of content. Here we go. Oh my goodness, what's with all these ants? We got ants in the pants. Ants in the pants? Kenny brought me ants in the pants? Destiny was fun. Like, the best thing about Destiny is I think of playing it with other people. It's fun. It's all right by itself, but it's not nearly as good by yourself. Like, you want to play it with somebody. That's no joke. It is a better game to be played with people. Now, did you guys all see that Mixer shutting down? So people that I know were on Twitch have now went to Mixer. They made partner. I've thought about going to Mixer because maybe I could have made partner too. But now that it's shut down, everybody's coming back to Twitch and stuff. And I hope that we can get our viewers up, everybody. I would love to get up to 100 viewers on average for a stream. Apply for partnership and get there. Yes, I met Lazy Nate through a random match on Destiny. I met Lazy and a other group of people that we played with on Destiny. Like a random match, I believe, in a Crucible match. And that was the beginning of the end. Like, all friends then. Mr. Bones. Ooh, it's a Mario block. How fun is that? Nacho Raid! Thank you, Nacho Raid! Woo, 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 woo! I like it. I like it. Yeah, probably invited me one to the tower there. Excellent. Thank you for the raid. I definitely do appreciate that shit. Woo! Hot damn. Hot diggity dog, everybody. We were playing some Zombies Ain't My Neighbors. Thank you for the raid. Damn, that's awesome. Good looking out, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nick. Oh, shit, they got him. My name's Nick, but I go by slapartist. Right there, partnered with GamerGoo and Retro Game Collector. You can check me out on Twitter. Check out my YouTube. All my streams go over there. We have a Discord. You can buy GamerGoo and use code slapartist and get a discount. Gotta love the Goo Crew. Excellent, Nacho. So I take it then you are a fellow partner with GamerGoo, right? Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't like it? It's good stuff, man. I think it's great. Yeah, thanks for the raid, man. I'll give you a follow back there. Let me hit you up right now before I forget. You know, I need to do it now. I'm just gonna send you a quick message here and just gonna write slap, just so I know that I can check your channel out, because I can't do it right now. Having sweaty hands is such a bitch. Get rid of it. Oh, no. So you guys, new to the raid, the channel here, my name's Nick, but I do go by slapartist. This is well, not 100%. I'm lying. It's like a 98% retro channel using original carts and discs only. No emulation here, everybody. I do stream a modern game every once in a while. We did do a full platinum run of Resident Evil 3, and I was streaming The Last of Us 2, but I had to switch it back and come to more retro. Just have to do it. And we got some stuff back up here. You guys can check out some of the other memorabilia, Zelda, Final Fantasy stuff we got here. Got a lot of good stuff. You're asking, can I ask what the difference between an emulator and running it on original platform? I don't think on the original platform, there are no save states. So I don't have any save states. And I guess running it on original platform is that also I'm taking the time to find the ability and hardware to stream my GameCube and to stream my PS1 and PS2, you know, my Sega CD, you know, and learning how to do these things, because a lot of this stuff before I found Analogue, the company Analogue. I mean, I've had an Analogue NT Mini for about 4 or 5 years now, and a Super NT. I mean, before the Super NT, I had to use my one cart SNES, you know, one chip SNES, and that's all rolling through a FrameMeister. And the Sega CD runs RGB into a FrameMeister into my setup. So I pride myself on carts and discs because I still have a huge collection of games that I want to use that. So I guess I'm not doing it to be like, oh, look at me, I got all these games here. No, that's not what it is. It's that I love the games that I have, and I could easily sell them, but the games, I'm playing these games because I have such a memory tied to me and the experience that I have growing up playing these. I mean, I was born in '81, So the thing about it is I'm trying to have you live vicariously through me through stories and conversation of playing these retro games. And it's fun to play carts. So that being said, here's the game we're starting tomorrow. I'm really excited to announce this one, and I don't think it's been announced yet, but I've only streamed it once, and we'll be doing a full playthrough it. If you guys do want to see a lot of my other games, check out my YouTube page, all right? I got like over 250 some videos uploaded on YouTube, but here is the next game starting tomorrow. I'm super excited that I'm get to start this one again. I'm jacked to actually get to stream A Link to the Past again. I've only done it one other time, but we're going to be starting this one tomorrow because our SNES fan page is over here on Facebook, everybody. We have a ton of people over on our Facebook pages. Let me pull them up here for you. Right there. Those are Facebook pages. We have over probably close to 200,000 members on these Facebook pages. And Zelda is the ticket tomorrow. And I just streamed Super Metroid the other day. Super Metroid is my favorite game of all time. I thought I'd be under our over 2 hours and 100% items. And actually I was under 2 hours, 100% items. That's no guide and everything. I've just played that game way too much. Yeah, so tune in for some Zelda tomorrow. I thought I was going to be able to get through this game tonight, but we'll get a code, and then we'll come back to it. Bonus level? What's a bonus level? Someplace very warm. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. So you guys, if you are here, a while ago I did stream Zelda. Here, let me pull them up. If you guys are Zelda fans here, I've been in the middle of streaming. Let's come back to this here real quick. Here we are. These are my original copies of Zelda for the CDI. Now, I got these when I got the CDI when I was a kid. My dad bought them for me. Got the CDI for Christmas one year. It was pretty awesome. But these games are dog shit. They're hot garbage, but I've held on to them for years. Now they're worth something, and people are going crazy for them. So we actually did stream the Wand of Gamelon. It's on my YouTube page. You guys can check it out. My CDI, here's the thing. My CDI, the timekeeper chip is dead, meaning I can't save my game. So when I was playing these, I have to beat them in one playthrough. Okay? So we did the Wand of Gamelon. It's on my YouTube page. I just posted the link up there. Okay? Check it out. But the problem is that I want to stream this one, and there were two things here. One, I didn't want to play on this dog garbage controller, this thing, which I did beat the Wand of Gamelon on. So I had everybody on my stream channel. They donated money to get me an adapter to plug a Sega controller into the CDI. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. It's finally, 27 years later, I have a decent controller to play these games on. And now, apparently, I'm going to have to send my CDI in to have a professional do it to replace the timekeeper chip. I thought I could do it myself, but I can't. So if you guys feel that you want to donate to anything, feel free to, let me show you up here. Feel free to donate some biddies down there below. It's probably going to cost like $130 to get this fixed. But once we get the timekeeper chip fixed on my CDI, everybody, I got like a dozen CDI games. Original CDI stuff we'll be playing. Okay? So if you want to cheer some biddies on or donate some money, I know I hate to ask for that. It's in bad taste, but just looking for some help on that, man. I have no job. I was fired and bullshit. I don't even want to get into it. Don't even want to get into it. My fans are tired of hearing me talk about it. But we're looking for donations for that. If you guys want to help contribute, I definitely appreciate it. If not, no sweat, man. Just stick around and enjoy the channel. But it's going to cost, I think, $130 to get that damn thing fixed. And I was going to do it myself, but it turns out that my CDI is one of these weird ones that won't let me do the edit, the changes on it. It's a special kind of chip. I mean, it's so bullshit. Where's my, no, get off me! Where's my fire extinguisher? There it is. You wanted that so badly then and was glad you didn't? Yeah, let me tell you what, the CDI is not a good system. But the thing about it is, it's the only system that had non-licensed, but, I mean, licensed by Nintendo Zelda games that shouldn't have never been made. And if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, check out the page over on YouTube. And just search for Zelda CDI, you'll find it. It's pretty bad. They're garbage, man. They're really shitty. What the hell does that say? Squid Man? Is that what it was? Oh, totally Squid Man. Do some weed whacking. Ouch. That's totally TJ&E. Little Toe Jam and Earl. These guys are beefy. Oh, get up! Get up! Come on, move your ass! There we go. Done. So, Monster, what are you into? And Brutish Corrupto, what do you guys like to play? Who leaves their kids alone in the bathroom? Who does that? Again, that's just bad parenting. Money! These badass games, sir? Well, excellent. Well, then you were in the right place to watch them as well. Yeah, who doesn't like... Super Nintendo's my favorite system. It just, I don't think anything... I hear Wolfman! Nothing can compare to this. The Super Nintendo is just an amazing system. I like it. Just over here. Nope. Shitty English teacher. Alright, come on. There's gotta be another one here. There you are. Indy Jones over here in the graveyard. Act Razor and Legend. So let me ask you this then, British Corruptor. What's your favorite game of all time? Let me ask you that. Tremors, right? God, they're gross. It's what I look like in the morning when I don't eat breakfast. I flip my tongue out. Yeah, those wolves, man, they hunt survivors down quick. Boink. Some graboids, right? What they are in Tremors, called graboids. I think that's the name of them. Yeah, Tremors is... I haven't seen Tremors in so long. What's his name? Shit. What was his name? He's in Footloose. What was his name in the first one? This is a two-player game, Joe, and I think you and Ryan would really enjoy this game. I mean, it gets very difficult, but you get passwords, you know, so you're able to jump ahead to. If you get stuck on a level, I think you check the internet, there's passwords for every single level. But yeah, this is a good co-op game, Joe. I think you would like it. I haven't seen Tremors in a long time. You know, you guys may laugh at me, but you know what movie I watched a couple times in the past like week was Dirty Dancing, and Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. And I didn't have the time to talk about it in my film class this year to my students, but I really wanted to get into it. You know, I mean, it's at some level and point in that movie, it feels very taboo. You know, I mean, it's Kevin Bacon. Yes. But yeah, it was just weird watching Dirty Dancing again, and the soundtrack with it is really good. But you know, what they're really kind of, it's like that in the sense of the movie The Professional too, with Jean Reno and Natalie Portman, is that there's this underlying feeling of maybe pedophilia that may be happening. I think Jennifer Grey portrays a 17-year-old in it, and Patrick Swayze is like supposed to be 23. It's really weird. Because you say you love ActRaiser, it's such a great premise, building stuff is fun. You got to kick ass as a holy knight. I think I need to pick up ActRaiser. Because I don't think I own any of the ActRaisers, and along with the Terra game that Shadow was talking about too. I think I need to pick all those up. So I almost streamed Illusion of Gaia the other day because I really believe that game needs to be restreamed. We're going to be doing some Link to the Past. What's up, Artemis? How you doing? Everybody, my brother-in-law is on the stream tonight. He is a grown-ass man in the movie. He is, and he's hitting on that high school. I think she's actually just graduated high school, but she's not 18. What? Really? Damn you, dirty zombie. God, you gotta go wrecking shit. Did I come this way? Guess I'm gonna find out. I did. You haven't seen this game in some time? Yeah, I was asked to stream this one. Honestly, it's weird as a 1 is a masterpiece, 2 and 3 are terrible. Ugh. You're talking about ActRaiser, correct? Oh, wait. Oh, that's... Yeah, I can't get to you yet. All right, let's go find a way to get to you. You know, guys, I've never beaten this game before, and we will. We're going to beat this game. But, Joe, I think you and Ryan would really like this game. I don't think it's too expensive to buy. I don't think it's going to... I would probably say 20 bucks at the most. Bingo! We saved 3 people. Bonus victim. Woo! Yeah, Now, Brutish, have you ever played Illusion of Gaia? Like, I recommend that game too. I mean, that is definitely by far one of my favorite games. Super Metroid's my favorite game of all time, hands down. The day the Earth ran away. These guys suck. They're more annoying than anything. Oh my goodness. Look at him run away. Hit him with a tomato. Whoop some ass with some tomatoes. I'll slang some dishes and some utensils. Ah! Or I could Joe Namath his ass. Let's do that. Big money! I should probably actually be looking to track these guys. Ah! I don't know what the hell that did, but let's put some of those up. Those things are fun. Nice. Shit. Run out eventually. Kind of like a pig. There we go. This is the one I wanted. There we go. Let's get the hell out of there. Yeah. One of your top 5? I love Illusion of Gaia. It is such a great game. You know what? Growing up as a kid, there's a couple games that have huge memories tied to me with music CDs. And I have 2 music CDs that I remember playing and listening to when I was playing the game a lot. One of which, Super Metroid, I jammed to the Last Action Hero soundtrack, like, religiously. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Last Action Hero, but it's by far one of my favorite... It's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies. Who doesn't love Predator, you know, or Terminator and stuff like that, or Total Recall, but Last Action Hero was so good. But it's by far one of the better soundtracks I think that was ever made. And then I used to listen to Green Day's Dookie a lot when I was playing Super Metroid. I mean, Illusion of Gaia, sorry. Last Action Hero was Super Metroid, Dookie was with Illusion of Gaia. You just beat it on an emulator like 2 months ago. Good game, man. Illusion of Gaia is such a great game. I love that game. It just has a special place in my heart. Here comes Wolfman. I got my own bubble gun. Oh, let's bubble up some bad guys, shall we? Bubble up. Doink. Oh, it doesn't. I'm gonna pop them now. Oh, no, like Bubble Bobble. Hey, by the way, if anybody collects NES games, I just got a bunch today from a friend, and I'm looking to sell them. I think I got like 13 NES games that I'm looking to sell. I'm trying to sell them in a lot, but if anybody is getting into collecting them, I would be happy to get rid of some. The Prince of Persia, the Super Nintendo. Now, I played the Prince of Persia on the computer, which was always tough. But Prince of Persia for the GameCube, the Sands of Time, I don't know if you've ever played those. Those are really fun. And I think they made 3 of them for the GameCube. I own all 3 of them. But those are really fun games. Better do some weed whacking. Weed whacker. What the hell's a baby doing in the pyramid? Again, bad parenting. It's a mad scientist. Did I just do a loop? You know, speaking of good movies, you know what movie I almost watched? I almost watched it, but I didn't. I almost watched Teen Wolf the other day. Do you guys remember Teen Wolf? There it is. It's the Count. I'm slimed. I feel like Netflix is doing pretty good on getting some new movies out. Some of these old ones. Frankenstein. The newer ones are super fun. I definitely agree with you on that, British Corrupto. Super fun. I mean, you'll definitely rage quit during some of those ones, though, man. Some of them are just so miserable, you know. Throw a little rage, throw a little F-bomb in there, you know. Totally agree with you on that. Wholeheartedly. Well, there's only 2 in here? What else is in here? Spiders, Muckman, creatures from the Black Lagoon, Mummy Man. No! Don't eat them. Thank you. That's it. Let's get the hell out of there. See ya. I'm not even gonna worry about that. You know, in Luke Guy, I always loved. It was so fun to be. Oh God, his name just slipped my mind. Frieden. It was Frieden, the guy with the sword. And then obviously it was super cool when you became Shadow, you know, and you could morph into the ground and stuff. Now let me ask you this: on Illusion of Gaia, did you ever collect all 50 jewels, the red jewels? Because apparently, and I didn't know this, that in the secret world that you go to, Illusion of Gaia, the guy you fight is in, I think he's an ActRaiser, because he's a pain in the ass. Like, the guy you fight in this bonus level is a huge pain in the ass. The Dark Knight Frieden and Shadow. Oh man, he's miserable, man. I mean, he just sucks. But I think Shadow Lich would know if he's in there, right? I think it leads to a massively hard fight. Yeah, you think it's going to be easy, and it isn't. I mean, it's anything but. It's hard. It was a pain in the ass. Oh, looks like Shadow Lich may have jumped out of there. Oh, really? God, these little murder babies are awful. These hatchet-wielding babies. Yeah, he does pretend to be a good guy until he kicks your ass in that game. Ah! No, I need to save at least one. We're out of there. Yeah, the merchant's tough. And I think it is on ActRaiser. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And somebody on ActRaiser. Yeah. It's tough. Huge discounts on. Look who's shopping. Now these levels just become a little bit on steroids when you gotta deal with it. Is there one person in here? Shit. Oh, huge baby! It's a baby! Alright, we gotta kill this baby, I bet. Ah! 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 Ah, baby! Jeez, the baby whooped my ass. Baby attacks at that weird angle. Ah. Sounded like he squeezed one out on me there. Oh, nice. Baby's dead. Let's get the hell out of this level. Guess it doesn't make sense to run up the one that's going down. I went in the wrong shop, the toy shop. Of course, there's going to be 100 kids in there. I want that potion. There we go. Oh, there's the person. All right, we got to find a way to get over there. All right, maybe this is it right here. Shit, you got to be kidding me. For some reason, I don't think that's helping me to go that way. Is that what it is? Use the trampoline? High five. Thank you very much, sir. What's going on, Leon? Thanks for jumping into the stream. Really do appreciate it. If this is your first time here, my name's Nick, but I go by slapartist, and I 98% of the time on this channel stream retro. It's original carts and discs only, no emulation. So we are using original carts here. I've never been able to beat this game. Where the red fern grows, or did that say growls? I missed that. Sometimes I can't read that. Leon, we do have a Twitter page. Got a great YouTube channel. Check it out. All my past streams are up there. So many retro systems. And we do have a Discord if you're interested. Check out our fan pages. And if you want to check out some gamer goo, partnered up with them. Use code SLAPARTIST to get 10% off on your next order. Gamer Goo is the only product on the market that is used to stop sweaty hands. I get clammy hands playing survival games. Yeah, 50 levels? God damn, man. I mean, that's a lot of levels. Ah, zombies! Let's bubble up a zombie. Boy. The weed whacker is probably going to be one of the better weapons. Give me 1 second, everybody. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, everybody. I do apologize for that. I can help if you want me to. Beaten this game like many times. Yeah, and you know, I would definitely need some help on this game. Because I know for a fact I've never made it this far in the game at all. Ooh, oh shit, everything's growing back on me. Yeah, ooh, there we go. I played this game as a kid, but man, I was never really good at it. This game does feel like Toe Jam and Earl to me, though. If you guys ever played Toe Jam and Earl. Mystery potion. All right, there's one. Come on. Yeah, Leon, check out, you know, as always, you know, if you like the retro and you're digging it, Leon, please feel free to give me a follow on the page at the very minimum. I'd really appreciate that. You can follow me on the channel. Do appreciate that. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to. We got some great emotes here. You can jump in our Discord channel, talk to everybody there too. We've got a good Discord going. You know, it's just another way to thank you, Leon. I really appreciate that. It's just another way to stay engaged and keep the conversations going after the stream. And Brutish, thank you so much, you guys. You know, and you know, you hate to be that person where you're pushing, you know, your channel and stuff, but us as small streamers and small retro, we have to, you know. So if you guys want to see all the other streams that I've done, my entire archive is over there on YouTube. As I just put the link up there, it's slapartist dances with the werewolves. Is that what it is? Dances with the werewolves. It's all, there you go, man. There you go. It's over there, all on the YouTube page. I'm just seeing if I got a bonus here, or a code for the next level. I'm watching my restream here to see if there is one. Maybe it's every 5 levels. Anyway, as I was saying, you can find all the previous streams over there on YouTube, and there's a lot of them. And every Halloween for the entire month, they stream scary games. Got some really great games over there. We do have a great playthrough of Silent Hill 2. That is an HD version, not the PS3 version. I'm talking director's cut that was released in Europe, and it was for the PC, and they have the huge community that did these HD mods. It is stunning. If you guys love Silent Hill 2, check it out. Like, I'm noticing that, you know, I mean, you just, in the beginning, you can just kind of run around, but see, like that, right there, there you go. See, that werewolf totally got the upper hand on me on that one. Tomatoes don't do that much damage. But I guess a piece of silverware does, doesn't it? Get Joe Namath his ass, though. We're out of there. This game is a hidden gem, isn't it? So what was Nacho? You guys, Brutish, you came over here on Nacho's raid. What was Nacho streaming? don't got that. All right, let's get another key then. Yeah, the wolves are probably the worst enemy in this game. They move fast. They're pretty intelligent. Oh, I see a baby. Oh, there we go. Key right there. I just went my ass in a big circle, I think. Nice. I thought you came in with Nacho. I do apologize. That's fun. You're a follower of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That's great. I'm glad you jumped into the stream. That was scary. Ah, it's a vampire! Get over here. We're gonna get Count Suck-a-Lot here. Not before he gets me, I guess. Here we go. Here we go. We'll do it too. Ready for it? Where is it? Kick my ass. Get all this big money. So when do they give you saves, Leon? Is it every 5 levels? Oop, there we go, right there. Let me take a photo of that here real quick. Get my save point on. More the shocking. Zombie house party. All right, we're gonna pause it right there. Yes, I have. Actually, I own that Legend of Legaia. I haven't played it in... I can't even tell you the last time I did play that. You know, it's been that long since I've played that game. I don't think I ever finished it. It was one of those games that I started, and as a teenager, you know, I just never got around to completing the game. It's been that long. But I liked what I played of it. I was looking to get a raid on here, somebody. I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up calling it an evening. You know, it's about 1 o'clock here, and I was just trying to find somebody to raid that would appreciate a raid. Last time I raided somebody was very unappreciative, and I was not down for it. It was really a shitty experience. You know, the guy was a real jerk about it. Let's see here. If you guys know any friends, let's see here if anybody's live on GamerGoo. I don't see anybody that's live right now. All right, let's look online. Let's look and see and check somebody on Retro, okay? And we'll try to find somebody that seems like a nice person. We're gonna, every 4 passwords they give you, every 4 levels they give you a password. It's dependent on how many victims you have at the time. All right, all right. I've told people from the beginning, Leon, that I was running infinite lives and infinite ammo. I just don't feel like struggle busting it through this game, because tomorrow we do have Link to the Past, everybody. I'm starting a brand new stream of Link to the Past. And so, really excited about it. Definitely, it's my favorite Zelda of all time. So I'm looking on Retro here to find somebody that has not a lot of viewers. You know, they look like they're tired. They've kind of hit the wall for streaming. Let's try to give them a raid, okay? Let's give someone who's kind of struggling here and is, you know, really trying to get after it. But I want to see their video. I want to see somebody's face, you know, when they're... So somebody was playing Super Punch-Out here. Let's give a listen here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give this. We're gonna go ahead and give this guy a raid. Everybody, thank you so much. Let me go ahead and switch screens here and take this down a little bit. Oh, my eye itches. Thank you everybody so much for jumping in on the stream. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the follows, all the support, the subs, the donations, and everything tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying Zombies Ate My Neighbors. We'll be back tomorrow a hell of a lot earlier than this evening to wrap this game up, but to most importantly start a new playthrough of Link to the Past. Okay, so we'll be starting this game tomorrow, and I'm super excited to do it. This will be a longer stream. I won't be beating this one day, but we're gonna go ahead and give a raid. So if you guys, before you leave here, let's go ahead and give this guy a raid here. Let's give him the numbers. It's going to be exciting. Everybody, thank you for watching. And as always, check out my Twitter, check out the YouTube, check out the Discord. If you want to do some GamerGoo and try it, I do give free samples away every month. Tomorrow during Zelda, we'll give some GamerGoo away to some viewers, okay? And I guess most importantly, please continue to show your support for my channel by following, cheering, subscribing, or donating to the channel. All is very appreciative. We're going to go ahead and raid this guy. He's playing Super Punch-Out here for the Nintendo, or the Super Nintendo. So let's go ahead and give him a raid. Everybody have a great night, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see everyone back here tomorrow when we play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Everybody have a good night, stay safe, and thank you for watching.